There we go. Yes, this was one of my personal favorites. It's actually specifically called Sorrow's Distortion, so if you want to go look it up. However, that's not what we're listening to from now on. We're going to listen to something very different. Well, hopefully if it gets recognized anyway. The game should still launch, though. Does it not recognize it as a full screen application? Because that would actually really suck. Oh, it does. Good. Oh, you can actually see my cursor. Hey, there we go. Well, it's still a Metroidvania, just not the same. Yes. You don't need to be level 215. That's ridiculous. Oh my lord. That is ridiculous. I think I'm maybe level 50. I have roughly the same amount of hours, but as you can see, I played this game a little too much. You can only hit double hammers. Okay. I'll be playing Ori on hard. Not on one life. I'm not that silly. Also, I'm going to be skipping prologue because we have no reason to have it. I'm not doing this for story. We're doing this for feeling bad for myself. Also, it's pretty. Oh, oops. Yes, I know. I want the experience. Might not be Castlevania, but it's similar genre. Then, and I could play a Castlevania game, but something different. No, I don't want to bloody save. Fine, I have to save. This game forces you to save. Hi, bye. More experience. First level. Oh, the background of this game. It's amazing. Also, by the way, the other reason I would like playing this is because there is actually there's a sequel of this game coming out called Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I believe. And it's coming out yeah, because I believe it uses the same engine. I don't have Trine, sadly. Oh, sad face. This game actually won like best soundtrack more than once. And I am already close to death. This is why you don't play on hard, folks. Story is not this game's strong suit. It's sometimes heartwarming. Oh, Trine's also amazing. Yeah, I would love to play it. I just don't own it. Also, view map. As you can tell, I'm actually using an Xbox One controller. Why? Because this game actually recognizes it, which is amazing. It's one of the only games I know that actually recognizes it as an Xbox One controller rather than Xbox 360 controller. Playing certain games were a little bit tedious. Big choice here. No. Well, we go for hit points and rekindling and stuff like that. Way more important right now. Because I'm just going to die from basically everything. Case in point. This is why I don't play on, like, on the higher, like on the on One Life, because I don't trust myself quite enough to justify. There's a level. Yeah, it's a part of that genre where it's kinda Metroidvania, but not really. It's kind of like, hey, we're gonna take the main concepts where it's like mostly platforming and adventure and stuff like that with exploration, but we're gonna make it either more difficult via like lower hit points, or we're gonna have a better story. Because really, when has Castlevania's story been its strong suit? Never. Are the stories pretty good? They can be. They're just not usually the best. That, and it's going to look similar to Trine and stuff like that, because I believe this game uses the same engine as Trine. So it's going to look pretty similar, simply because same engine. The only difference is that the music's really nice. But the music in Trine is also pretty good. So really the only real difference is going to be gameplay, I guess. It plays a lot more like they have to explain stuff. It plays a little bit more like Hollow Knight than Trine, where it's if you mess up, it's very unforgiving. Especially, as you can see, I have 3 hit points, and I'm playing on hard, and I lost almost all my hit points in one hit. Oh, my lord. Oh, I can't wait till I get stomped. Simply because on hard, it makes your life so much easier. You can't do anything there yet. Can't go up there yet. We don't have double jump. As a note, I'm probably going to die. A lot. But don't worry. I can respawn. This game's unique mechanic is the ability to create save points yourself, rather than, like, needing to find them. That's its whole basic mechanic. Which is interesting, I guess, and you only have a limited amount of energy, the blue bar on the left, to allow you to do so. I don't have that yet. I'm going to get that. You see, you don't give me a wall jump in a game and expect me not to exploit it. This game does exactly that, but it expects you to exploit it, so it knows when to give it to you and when not to. AKA, it's called, we're going to give it at the very beginning of the game. We're going to make really hard puzzles with it. That's how this game works. Get all my 3 basic perks out of the way. Also, that little thing up there of experience always bugs me. Yeah, it could be a mixture of all of them. But yeah, once again, personally, I think it's more Hollow Knight than Trine. But I haven't actually heard of Limbo. Maybe I'll have to go look that up. I've heard a lot of platformer games, but I've not played that one, I don't think. Also, first major secret. Energy Cell. There's a grand total of 15 energy cells in the game, and a grand total of 12 basically life cells, I think they're called. Which are basically extra hit points. Your classic heart container, what energy, like basically whatever the bloody hell you want to call them. Limbo is a weird game. I can guess by the title that it's a very weird game. But I'm sure it'd be very interesting for me to even play just on my own time. I like playing weird games. Gonna hop over this way. By the way, yeah, select. Totally black and white. Okay, I kind of want to play that, but I also really don't. Because I do like playing games that are ridiculously hard, but I also don't at the same time, because I play them and then I get tired of them, but then I play them again. Keystone. I don't have one yet, but we did see... Actually, do I have one? No. Oh, well, I know where one is, so it's no big deal. I feel kind of like barren without my Mamba powers. Don't really care for double jump in this game. Double jump in this game isn't great. It's just helped you get to a few areas. Ah, foreshadowing. Let's go to save. Because I don't trust myself with those... Also, secret. A lot of those are more basic secrets. That's why you don't get too much out of them. Also, this is the definitive edition of the game. If you buy the definitive edition, you get the original game for free. The original game lacks certain things, but there's certain things that the definitive edition just doesn't completely get. So playing the normal game does have its benefits. Just, I'd recommend playing the definitive edition rather than normal, because the definitive edition simply looks nicer. It also adds certain areas. It makes the story actually pretty decent rather than being, it's okay. Got the mapstone fragment. Let's get moving. There we are. Very nice. Let's keep moving. If this wasn't on easy, I would actually be able to do it in 2 hours. Like, I can't quite do serious speedrunning of this game. I'm not that good. But I'm good enough where I can do at least some basic tricks. Speedrunning for this game, I think the world record is 50 minutes. So, yeah, there's no... And that, I think, was also on One Life, too, so... That's without, like, death and everything like that. Sadly, we can't go anywhere here because we need more energy cells. Onward. Nope. Nope. There we go. Excellent. Up and at 'em. One, two, three, four. Oh. I still made it. Good. Onward. Yeah. To be fair, the only other game I actually can speedrun is Amusement Enough, a game that no one speedruns, so it's not a real big deal. It makes sense, it's a visual novel style game, but it's not quite a visual novel. So it has a lot of text to it. Behold our big bad. They're basically explaining how this works. We have to collect 3 elements. Yep. Yep, it is. Our little light ball here is the light of the world tree, and the man speaking to us in the background who puts up the text, that's the world tree. And this is the world tree obviously right in front of us. And this game does have like an objective system, basically, so it tells you where to go, which is very nice, but also kind of mean at the same time because it makes you go to certain areas. But first, this game's map is very detailed. If I zoom in, like, this is a small bit, though I have already found 66% of sunken glades. Because it's not brutally difficult. But if we go, we can't actually see it, but there's the red gardens of that which is this area right here. Haven't been completely to. Ground is unstable. In this case, most of the time you don't do this, but you can let the enemy do it. Welcome to the Hollow Grove. Hollow Grove is a nice place to live because there's actually very few enemies around. But there's also a power we need to get, so let's go grab the power. Yep. Oi! Good thing you heal me, or I wouldn't be quite so happy. Charge Flame! The power that I never use! If you hold down the attack button, you get a nice little attack. You can also break open those with it. I don't often use it, but it's there. And is an option. There we go. So we have a few options, actually. I can either go do the main story, or I could bugger off. By the way, it's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go bugger off. Well, should I not die? Because literally everything can kill me. The problem with hard difficulty, everything can kill you. Well, easier anyway. Oh, too far. You can sometimes move a little too far in this game, like you don't even realize it. Quickly go save. Very nice. Up here we have more stuff. Hopefully. And guess what? It's story time again. It's like Cuphead. It's not quite as bad as Cuphead. Not quite. The Cuphead is painful sometimes, but it's still fun. This area is special. It's completely darkness. Problem with not being able to see. Summon Captain Planet. That'd be very amusing. Nope. I hate to say it, but this game's actually 4 years old. Just to look it. Oh my lord. There we go. This area revolves around you carrying this thing. And doing pinpoint jumps where you could literally die in one hit. Which is lovely. Well, actually, you would die in 2 hits, but because I have only 1 hit point. Oop, there we go. Very nice. Ooh, music cut out there for a split second. Ah, no, I have to do it all over again. Also, this game can be an ass, kind of an ass to you sometimes. How do you know? There's a death counter. There's actually an achievement for beating the game without dying, and then there's an achievement for beating it on the 1 life difficulty, which give you to guess 1 life. I've beaten this game 3 times on each difficulty. First time I did it on normal, then I did it on hard, then I did it on easy to see how fast I can do it. This is probably one of my least favorite sections because timing is so important. And if you're me, well, this happens. Things like that as well also happen. YOLO mode. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, perfect. Oh. There we go. Oh. Ah, so close. Nice. This part actually requires serious patience because it's just so mind-numbingly simple. What do? Drop the thing right there. And then before it tries to go back to you, flips the switch. Onward. Now we just simply put it in the little globe. And there we go. Voila. This is a new ability, only available in the Definitive Edition. It is Dash. It is exactly as useful as it sounds. There's an ability called Air Dash you can eventually get. That ability is also pretty broken. I just leveled and got my bloody hit points. You... Oh well, I guess this next section's not really going to matter that much because it's just going to be an instant death anyway. As you can see there, we're going to have to do something. Let's do it. And I failed because I did not do it. This game also requires often pinpoint, almost not pinpoint, but close to pinpoint accuracy. Any time wasted could possibly mean your death. Like that. I don't have Stomp, so I can't do that. But I came here because I got this. A life cell. Sign is going to give us a quick thing, basically saying once we get Stomp, we can actually go to another area here. But we're going to go save. And then we're going to go use this Uber power to go warp. I don't use Dash incredibly often in this game. I use it on the odd occasion. It is helpful in certain situations. There is an ability called Charge Dash, which is basically the exact same as the power from Sonic. That's usually the one I actually use more often. Now back on track into the story. Yeah, actually that's pretty accurate. I have seen speedrunners use Dash all the time in this game. Literally, their first job is, I believe, go for... I think it's go for Air Dash first. That's literally the first thing you get. Now, I would... You know what? Yeah, we'll open this now. Down there, we can't do anything there yet, but there is something we can get once... Also, another ability cell! Also, save. Now I'm at 4 hit points again. Also, speedrunners wouldn't bother about fighting enemies, because fighting enemies in this game could sometimes be really tedious, as you can probably see. Now, I don't mind fighting the enemies in this game. I actually find that fighting them is really entertaining. But do you have a reason to fight them? Not usually. Also, swimming is dangerous right now. Purple. Poison. Not nice. Also, that's one of the most, like, basically one of the most teasing areas I know. Just like, yeah, we could show you where it is. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. Nope. That's, I believe, is... Yeah, that's where we're going. On hard, you may just randomly, like... I don't want to go too far that way, because that's, not a good idea. Got a mapstone fragment. There. I'll try and do, like, 100% for, like, collectibles. Well, not all collectibles, but probably for the basic collectibles. Try to remember. Oh my. I really don't like doing very little damage, but I'm also used to hitting 4 enemies at once. Giant spider? Is there a giant spider? No. Oh, that thing? Yeah, that's not a spider. That's actually a character who we'll be meeting a little later on. It just looks like a spider. It's not actually a spider. There he is. That's the thing that was in the foreground. We don't really have a boss. This game is not really for boss fights. You have like mini boss fights and usually like area bosses in a way. Like you do like a platforming section to catch up to someone and stuff like that. So this game's not really based around combat, though it has quite a bit of it. Okay. Also, yes, enemies can hit each other. One of the best ways to kill certain enemies is to get another enemy to kill them. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Alex B's. Merci beaucoup. Nope. Also, we can't get up there. We need double jump. I need life efficiency more. And then ultra spirit, so 1, 3, 5 more levels. Oh, this area, yeah. No, I just usually cheese that, so no big deal. That's one of the doors. I am sure you all can understand what's going to happen here. There's totally not a trap. Trapping. Gumo's hideout. Oh boy. Well, that's worked out to my advantage. Oh, nope. No, it didn't. These frogs suck, by the way. You eventually can cheese these fights. Like these things. You fight them more than once, but you fight like different versions of them. So like you fight one that like, does fire damage, so it does more. I think this one does 2 damage per time it hits you, so it's not too big. But it spawns those. I think it only spawns them on hard, actually. Eventually you have to fight 2 of those things at once. Which kind of sucks. Oh, very nice. As you can guess, we are making a key! As you've probably seen from earlier. I'll see if we can beat this game tonight, actually. Just make it a fairly long stream, but, like, beat the game. Shouldn't be too bad. Also, you can be cheeky. You're not supposed to do that yet. This part is just annoying. That's why. Basically, what you need to do is try and wall jump. And basically collect it. Once it's no longer near the spines, hope and pray you can get out without being crushed. Or landing on more spines. That one's a little bit annoying. It's not too bad. Oh good, I have 2 more. And look, it's a new power. Cut through the air. I'm sure you guys can guess what that means. It means we get muffins. No, we get the double jump. Double jumping. It's very interesting. It's not the best in this game, but it's more like it just gives you just enough air air. There's Gumo. Save my progress so I don't have to try and... Guess now we can go above all of this. Well, we could try. There we go. There we go. I'm making another one just to save because we have another energy cell. I'm going to save again just because health. This area is actually fairly complicated, but it's not too bad. Especially once you realize where certain things are. Also, I'm gonna break that open just because it gives me enough. Okay, as a note, you don't actually have to go down to this bottom area until a little later on. And I wouldn't recommend going down there until you have to, simply because it's a bit of a nuisance. It's far easier to just move forward. You don't get, I don't think you get a life down there, so it's not really worth it. But if you're going for 100%, you should go down there at some point. Obviously, because you need the map completion. But there's something down there that's useful, but not nearly useful yet. You can actually make that all in one go. And I have to go through to set that through all that again because I did not save. This is why you have to save a lot in this game. Okay. Go like that. Okay. I'm gonna go hop back here, save, so I don't have to sit through that again. You guys don't have to sit through it either. That's also good. If you want a really good like a fairly difficult platformer, this game does not disappoint. It's nowhere near as hard as something else, but as a few other things, but it is hard enough where you do need to use your head. This here, we'll open that. This game is fairly generous when it comes to energy cells. You'll usually find them literally everywhere. Especially later on, you'll have like 10 or so minimum. Oh, this part. Yeah, this part's dumb. I saw someone speedrun this, and I had no idea how they did it, because it's bloody impressive that they did. Specifically this part. Even though I obviously just did it in my first try. My first time I ever did that, it was many a death. We obtained the water vein. There we go. Now we can actually go back to the area we were told to go to. I don't feel completely comfortable going in there with 4 hearts, only 4 things of hit points. But I may have to. Oh yeah, that is GG levels of like impressive. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that yet. Maybe I can. Oh well. Okay, I found that funny. Problem with playing on hard is that the spikes do way too much damage. Save right there. There we go. Don't remember what you get out of this, but I believe I remember. Oh, we can't even do it yet. Because we have to make our way up there. Oh, it's a life, and we can't even grab it. Okay. Not going to worry about it then. We need another power up. We need Smash. I don't remember what it's called. Bash. There we go. We need Bash. Well, we need Bash for actually quite a bit of stuff. Bash is probably one of this game's most unique abilities. Just because it's so different than a lot of other games. It's an interesting concept and it works very well. We're going to get it in that in the Jinso tree. Save. There we go. Nice. Nice job. Also, there is... Don't think you're quite supposed to do it like that, but hey, I'll take the extra life. It's always nice to have one. Oh, there we go. Time for the more twisty jumps. Yeah, 5 hit points out of 15. I'm not that far off. I'm 1/3 of the way there, so it's good. I guess progress. Progress is always nice. So if I have 5 hit points, will make it so I could survive 3 hits now, because most enemies do 2 damage. Keyword most. Not all. Spikes, obviously, as you saw, did 6. Well, some did 6, some did 4, some did 2. Welcome to the Jinso tree. What is a nibble? I like this area, it's cool. It's like it's a whole idea of like transporting things. Every dungeon in this game, there's only 3 dungeons, have their own like unique concept, and I'm only at I'm at 1 hit point, and oh my lord. Oh, there is something over there. Oh, this game is still mean. These enemies, I have no idea what they're called, but they only appear in this dungeon. Also, trying to be clever with our game design. And I don't have a save point, so this is... We have to do that again. That just... Rip. Big rip. Eep. I'm double jumping a little too quickly. There we go. Oh. I think there might be a hidden area with... it's not hidden, really, but it's just, like, kind of secrety. Oh, well. That didn't end well. 5 hit points. What does it mean? I can survive 1 hit. And if I fall into spikes, I'm dead. On normal, it would mean you usually would be able to survive a spike. But that's about it. I love this game, but man, it sometimes really irritates me. One of my favorite games of all time, God Eater, is also like that, but it's not a platformer. It's closer to Monster Hunter. I keep doing that. Double jumping way too early. My bad. And welcome anyone new. I'm just climbing a tree of teleporting powers. There we go. Yeah, we can. You allowed us to basically skip the entire area. I love you, game, right now, but I also really hate you. This is an interesting puzzle. I like this. It's not hard. A lot of the puzzles in this game aren't hard. But they're interesting. Actually, I should pull it because that way I'm not getting damaged. Genius. There we go. Progress. Hey! Boss fight! Well, mini boss fight. Up here. There we go. Oh my lord. Concentration. Oh, this part. This part also sucks, but not quite as much as the other ones. Anyone here play Portal? Same basic idea. Okay. Down we go. Nice. This is probably this game's main mechanic, actually. Ream. Why? Because you'll be seeing me use it a lot. This is Bash, as I made reference to. It allows you to not bash, amusingly enough, but to launch yourself in a direction, and whatever you are the other way, let's see, the way you're going, the opposite way, the thing gets flung. So you can use it to actually hit enemies, and it's often very effective. Case in point. You can also use it to kill enemies by launching them into spikes. I like doing that. It's fun. You're supposed to, I believe, use the enemy to climb up, but I don't usually do that. This one's case. You can use projectiles as well, by the way. If it wasn't very obvious already. You can use projectiles to launch somewhere else. Energy cell. Great for speedrunning. And getting through an area faster. Which is... Yeah, it's similar, but the difference is that unlike in Order of Ecclesia, where you only launch yourself, you launch enemies too. Works same way, though, basically. Oh, another mini boss fight, by the way. Problem, you have to actually time your shots. There we go. But it's unique because you could do it any time and you don't have to worry about MP or anything. The Order of Ecclesia, to be fair, you'd have insane MP anyway. Cure it. Okay, we have 2 ways to go. I'm going to go right first because I feel like going right. This is it's fairly simple and straightforward. Basically use bash. Or you could do that. I'm so lucky that my bash back there actually worked. Okay. Or I could just die. That also works. Nope. Oh boy. Okay. So before we go listen to Sign... I didn't even realize I was only on the edge of that. I'm going to go save. I'm going to go grab a drink. Stuff like that. So I will leave you with some very nice music. And I shall return. In a brief little bit anyway. Oh. Thank you very much for clipping that. I'll give you lots of nice credit for that one. There we go. This game is rather nice. It does pause whenever you're tabbed out. I have my drink. And we have a very, 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 very fun section ahead of us. This is an escape sequence. We have a grand total of 3 of these to do. They all suck, by the way. Come on. That works. Nope. But they're all accompanied by really good music. You can actually sit on a level for a little bit. It's both the experience there, you can actually grab that amusing enough afterwards. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. I'm actually kind of surprised I did that in so little time. But someone is not happy. And we're dead. No, we only did 1/3 of this game. We need 2/3. Yep. The only difference is that this water can kill you rather than just lava kind of making sense. It kills you. Gumo. So now we have to go all the way over here on the other side of the map. But to do that, we have to swim. Swimming at this current moment is pretty generic, actually. Just you have a basic health meter, air meter, and you don't want to drown. Pretty generic stuff, actually. Okay. I am so close to enough points. Oh. As you can see, our breath meter is rather small, so I have to be very, very quick. We're about to get a power I also very much like to use in combat because it's really nice. Stomp! Incredibly useful. Also, you mind? Thanks. There's a few areas we can now actually access and get stuff out of. I like to do that the cheeky way, so... But I don't... I'll need to increase my attack at some point. Or I could just kill myself. If we go under the... Oh, I will have to go do something. So I shall return once again. So I shall return soon-ish. Oh boy, I have returned. Actually, there we go. Also, I love this mouse. It's made like the cursor. It's glorious. But I don't use it. I use the controller. I return. And fail at jumping. And then realize I haven't saved. That part there is actually important. Most effective way to kill enemies. Use that power against them, Luke. That's an ability cell. An ability cell gives you ability points. Pretty. Remember this area? Well, 6. Um... Okay, if we go here, there's this small area right... Where is it? Oh yeah, right over there. So... we'll hop over back to the Hollow Grove, actually. Another energy cell. Seven. 8. Energy cell. Good. Did say I was going to cheese one of them. And by the way, yeah, we have 8 hit points now. It's very nice. Having 8 hit points is a little bit more... not quite as ludicrous as you might think, but it's very handy. Charge flame. We'll go with spark flame just to increase my damage output slightly. There's a, Yeah, I had some issues with randomizer. People who were watching, I asked them to, I asked them basically, should I continue and basically use cheats to make sure that I can actually get through? Or should I, swap to a different game? And I swapped to a different game then. That's what the viewers wanted. That's what the viewers got. They got to... Now, I chose the difficulty of hard. I didn't ask them. Because I'm sure they would have probably made me try to make me do one life. Not gonna happen. But... you will get me to play Ori. Why? Because Ori is fun. I've already beaten the game on hard, so like saying the game is going to be brutally difficult is kind of an understatement because I already know how this is going to be. Pain and suffering, that's what it is. Not to mention enemies can't drop things. By the way, Kuro. No, there's not a hidden Vega difficulty, and no, I'm not playing Vega until I feel like it. Because Vega's fucking hard as it is. If memory serves, I'm at a point where to fight Dialga and Palkia at the same time. Commanded by Wallace and Steven. Yeah, fucking bullshit. This game is at least not bullshit, and is just hard through its own merits. Also, we now have gliding. Also, we have almost all the powers, and I haven't even, like, I'm not even done. Not even close to done. Actually, we're fairly closer to done than we were. Also, did anyone like the not Lost Woods? Because we're basically in the Lost Woods. Not quite the same. Oh, these frogs are bloody bullshit. Only if Breath of the Wild was as good as this game. Burn. Well, burn to Zelda, but little else. There you go, I got my favorite power. So useful. Fun fact, Stomp repels, like, projectiles. more Zelda fanboy. So, I would not be surprised. I am not going to apologize, by the way. That's actually my personal feelings on the matter. I just much prefer this type of game to Zelda Breath of the Wild. One of my friends who also plays this game actually got lost. He actually legitimately got lost. While I did too, actually, at one point. But I was at a point where actually, when getting lost, I actually had to kill myself because, like, character-wise, because literally there was no way back. And thus, why I don't play Pokemon games on stream anymore. No, it's just because I don't want to play Vega. I'll play Vega at some point. Just some point. Besides, this, I'm probably going to try and finish this game tonight. Or at least get close to finishing it. As you all can tell, this has already been going on for a while. Probably not going to 100% the game. But I might get pretty... Might try and get pretty close. Or I could just die. Oh, by the way, I've had 58 deaths so far, which is far better than my original hard playthrough. Which I think my original hard playthrough, I had, well, that's 59 deaths. I think I had like 100 and something deaths. So, like at this point. So 50 something is not too, I'll double check that file. Still died a lot though. Here's enough only to enemies, not really to my... Bugger off. There we go. The most useful and completely redundant power in the entire game. Climb. It's neat because it's useful, but it's also fairly redundant because we have roll jump, but now we can actually kind of like stop in place and do stuff, so it's not completely redundant. Time for a stupid puzzle that I bloody well hate. Because it's one of these puzzles where if you jump, it shifts. Though it doesn't affect when you do double jump. It's only when you jump off of the ground. Though to be fair, you can use it with in concert with Kuro's Feather fairly easily. Because they use the same button. Except on the keyboard, they don't. You don't have to use dash there. You can actually just walk off and then do a double jump. What I love doing. Launching enemies into spikes. Not myself. Love launching enemies into spikes. Well, I could totally just go like basically play up to the same point I'm at and try and see if I can get the exact same party at Vega minus, and hopefully no one never won't notice. If I play on a lower difficulty, I might speedrun this, but that's me playing on a lower difficulty. No, you won't know. You guys would see nothing. You guys would see and know nothing. There is, and there's also a separate one for one life. I think the world record for one life is about 50 minutes. So. Problem is the amount of deaths I have is they kind of cause a problem with speedrunning. Now, if I didn't die quite as much, then I could possibly say I could speedrun it even more. But sometimes, yeah, these issues. Because I actually haven't played on normal in a while. I did pretty good on easy. I'll double check. Because I did beat the game under 2 hours. I have the achievement for beating it really fast. So I'm actually kind of impressed I managed to do it under 2 hours. Because I was really cutting it close. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. The one good thing about the death part is that I can always, if I know I screwed up, I can just kill myself. Nope. Okay. Okay, nice. We have obtained the amulet of power! Not actually. The Gumon Seal. Haka Paka. Literally hardcore Paka. Got another one. I actually have no idea where all of those are. I'll have to make sure I come back at some point. I actually just want to get to a specific point. Okay, I have to do those again. Hardcore would be one life. Yeah, even though that one life is actually not on hard difficulty, amusingly enough, I believe one life difficulty is actually normal difficulty, but you can only have one life rather than something like, oh, we're going to give you the hard difficulty, but you only have one life. And apparently I said. Apparently I really suck. Except at aiming that. There we go. Yep. Yep. Good night. Good night, Dexter. Have an excellent night. Or in my case, just death. But you do you. The Forlorn Ruins. Best part about this thing, it actually follows you. We have anti-gravity. Well, different gravity. Probably be the most accurate explanation of the idea of this dungeon. Okay. I love Super Mario Galaxy. Do you mean not Super Mario Galaxy? My controller is vibrating uncontrollably right now. I want to finish this area, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Well, stream anyway. Because it's been a little bit. It's been almost three and a half hours. So, yes, vibrating. This is probably my favorite dungeon just because it's very clever. But that's about it. That's all I can really say about it. It's very clever. Problem is, you have to be so careful when you jump. Because you're way down, you don't jump nearly as far or as high as you do normally. And by the way, there was a reason why I did the point there. It's a little easier. I just realized you're the sole person to bloody use Kappa in my entire stream. So, good job. Good job for literally using Kappa. Like, I had two people talking the entire time of me playing Castlevania. Well, not entire time, but a good majority of the time I was playing Castlevania. And, I make a comment, and I make a singular comment, and this is what I bloody get. Push me too far, and you might not get your Kappas anymore. I can block emotes just as easily as I can block words. Do remember that. Kappa will eventually outstay its welcome. Now time for something really creative. This is legitimately 2D Mario Galaxy, and I love it. Though it took me forever to even realize how to do these puzzles. They're not hard. They're just different. Save. Yeah, you will. That's not my problem. Problem is just with Kappa itself. Kappa must understand his lesson. That he only deserves to be in Twitch chat hell. Oh, that was too close. Aww. Bull. By the way, if you're wondering, no, you cannot. I don't think you could save on top of the, No, you can, actually. Yes. I don't need you to explain Kappa. I'm making a very terrible joke. I had to stand right in the one place where it could get me. Oh well. Yeah, this is nowhere near as hard as that. It's just annoying. Is in its own league. May have just want to retract that one statement. Because I think the game is trying to tell me otherwise. There, I'm done that part. Story. This section. No, we're almost 2/3 of the way through. That and this game technically doesn't have a final boss. Technically. This right here. Besides, we're almost done the dungeon anyway. We're all good. Yeah, the joke was still there, but this game doesn't have a final boss, so it doesn't quite work. Okay, it technically has a final boss, but also technically doesn't. It's weird. It's weird that way. Yes, I use weird to deal with it. Open sesame! I make a bridge and the door opens. Could anyone care to explain how that works? I'm sure you can't, but if you can, enjoy. Also, save because this area is dumb and incredibly unfair. You could save right there because it can't hit you. Close. Extra hit points! Not that it really matters, because everything here literally instantly kills us. hop here. Yeah, it would be. Because he was an amazing person. And he deserves his own day. At least a little bit. Anyone want pain and suffering? Because we're about to get pain and suffering. Kumo. 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 Fun fact, I believe that's a hidden area, but I don't think it actually has anything important in it. There we go. No, that's not big spooks. That's just mini spooks. This is real big spooks. That's not the spooky section. That's just story. No. What's spooky is coming up. This is the fucking scary thing. She's coming after you. This is the scary bit. Oh. Bad owl. No, you do there's one problem with it though. It's an instant kill, so deal with it. It's the only way they're going to make it so it's not instantly you're dead. Besides, we got a cool new ability. The ability to fly! And as I said, that will be the end of the stream, because we finished the area we needed to. The next part we have to do... Once again, I'm at 60% completion. Oh, okay, it's been over a little bit over 2 hours, me completing the game. Okay, that's not too bad. I will be... Well, first, I'm going to go grab this power. Next time, we're going to go straight to get that one, and then we're going to get that one by going up. These two powers kind of are... Well, this one's pretty good. This one is... it's okay. I'll go for it. I probably... At this rate, I'm probably not going to get all of the life and cells. I might get all the cells, actually. I'm doing fairly good progress with the cells. So, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So, next time I play this anyway... There's no guarantee the next stream will be this. It'll probably be Tales of Zestiria. Because I want to play that. And it's not really done. Either that, or it might be Castlevania Randomizer. Specifically Order of Ecclesia, because Order of Ecclesia can actually be done, from what it looks like, a little bit easier. So, we'll have that hopefully sorted out fairly okay. That also means I don't have to cheat to do things. In Order of Ecclesia. Alright. I'll see you here next time. Bye-bye. If I can actually go to the end stream button. Also, a fun fact, my cursor's on my other monitor. It actually still shows the thing. Yeah, neat. Bye-bye.